If you feel that hot, uncomfortable sting when someone else gets the thing, the recognition, the life you secretly wanted, and then you feel ashamed for feeling it, I want you to consider this. You're not jealous. You're being shown what you want. That sting is a compass needle, swinging hard towards something you've been refusing to admit you're after. Somewhere along the way, we decided envy was simply ugly, a small and shameful thing to feel, proof of a bad character. So when it rises, you push it down, you scold yourself, you put on a smile and say how happy you are for them while something in your chest quietly aches. But burying the feeling doesn't make it useless. It just wastes the information it was trying to hand you. Think of a compass for a moment. Its needle doesn't swing at random. It swings because there's a magnetic field pulling it toward true north, and the stronger the pull, the more decisively it points. You don't get angry at a compass for pointing. You read it. You use it to figure out where you actually are and where you might go. The needle isn't a flaw in the instrument. The needle is the entire reason the instrument is worth carrying. That's what envy actually is, when you stop being ashamed of it long enough to read it. It's a needle swinging toward a buried want. You don't feel that sting for everything other people have. You feel it for the specific things, and the specificity is the gift. It's telling you, precisely, what your own heart is reaching for and hasn't dared to name. Envy isn't proof you're petty. It's proof you still want something, and it just told you what. Let me tell you about someone. I'll call him Tom. Tom couldn't understand why he felt so off whenever his old friend posted about her writing, her little essays, the readers she was slowly gathering. He liked her. He wanted good things for her, and yet every post left him hollow and irritable for the rest of the day, and then ashamed of being irritable, because what kind of person resents a friend for doing well? So he muted her. He looked away. The feeling didn't leave. What finally changed for Tom wasn't learning to feel happier for her. It was the day he stopped fighting the envy and asked it a question instead. Why this? Why her writing and not, say, her promotion or her new car, which left him completely cold? And the answer, when it came, was almost embarrassing in its clarity. He wanted to write. He'd wanted to write for 15 years. The envy had been pointing at his own abandoned dream the entire time, and he'd been too busy being ashamed of the needle to read where it pointed. He stopped muting her. He started writing. The sting became a starting gun. There's real science under this. Researchers who study envy distinguish between two kinds, and the difference matters enormously. There's malicious envy, which wants to tear the other person down, and there's benign envy, which wants to rise to meet them. The studies found that benign envy actually predicts increased motivation and improved performance, that the very people who let envy point them toward a goal worked harder and got closer to it. The feeling itself isn't the poison. What you do with the needle decides everything. So if you've been ashamed of that sting, here are 3 things I want you to understand about what envy is really for. First, envy is specific, and the specificity is the message. You are not jealous of everyone or everything. You're pulled toward exact things, and that precision is a map of your own desire, drawn more honestly than your conscious mind would ever admit. Pay attention to what you envy, and you'll learn what you actually want. Second, the sting is about you, not them. It feels like it's about the other person, but it isn't. Their having the thing simply switched a light on inside your own longing. They didn't take anything from you. They showed you a door you'd been pretending wasn't there. The discomfort is the gap between where you are and where you want to be, and a gap is just a direction. Third, you can let the needle point you forward instead of poisoning you. The same feeling can curdle into resentment or convert into fuel, and the only difference is the question you ask it. Not why do they have it, which leads nowhere, but what is this telling me I want, which leads everywhere. So stop scolding yourself for the sting and start reading it. You were never just jealous. You were being handed a piece of self-knowledge in the only language your buried wants knew how to speak. The philosopher Aristotle wrote that envy is pain at the good fortune of others, but he also taught that the same emotion, aimed well, becomes emulation, the drive to become worthy of what we admire. That's the choice in front of you. Not whether to feel it, but where to let it point you. You were never jealous. You were being shown what you want. So, read the needle and start walking toward true north.